All right, guys, here we are inside the great room of the house. As I mentioned outside, everything is fed into this room. I'll show you the panels. I think you can see, you can see the panel, the back side of the panels from here. You can see all the wires go into the PVC piping. Then that goes down into this little junction box that I purchased from Lowe's. I actually cut the wires there and then connected them again. The reason why I did that is, again, as I mentioned outside, I'll have another 9 panels, and I'll have those wires come up through the ground into that box, and then I'll connect those again. And then that way I'll just have the 2 wires that I have now that you can kind of see it kind of wraps around and then elbows into the house there. That way I don't have a ton of wire or anything like that to deal with, but it will keep everything, the appearance of everything, really neat and clean. And that's really been something that I've been really dealing with, really taking my time on this project just because I wanted everything to look good. I didn't really want to draw too much attention to having these solar panels or when we have guests over or anything like that. I didn't really want the first thing for them to see are solar panels and backup batteries. So I really worked hard to keep everything really neat and clean so that way it's not an eyesore or anything like that. We put these down. So anyway, the cord from out there comes around, and let me see if I can focus. Maybe you can see there's a hole back there, and I've got 2 wires coming out of that hole. Okay, that's the positive and the negative, and those are actually going up to the charge controller. Okay, here's the charge controller. I'm actually just using the charge controller that came with the Harbor Freight set. I've got a new one that's on order. I ordered it from Sears, but that should hopefully be here in another week or so. But it's more heavy duty. It will tell you, the amperage, it'll tell you everything that you need to know on that one. And as you can see, I've got a little 400 watt power inverter here. I've actually bought 2 of those from Harbor Freight. Those are really great to have. I'm sure in the future I'll upgrade and get one that's a little bit more heavy duty. But anyway, this is the battery bank. My goal was to, as I mentioned 20 times already, to keep everything neat and clean. I didn't want, when we have folks over, for them just to see batteries all over the place. And I also wanted the power directly where we gather, which is the great room. So if we ever need it, this is where it's at. It's not in the garage. I didn't want to have to worry about fishing a lot of wire or anything like that. And this isn't a system that I'm looking to power the entire house. This is just a system that, if disaster struck, a hurricane, whatever the case may be, and power's out, we've got some power, and that's my objective here. I mentioned outside I've got 4 kids, I've got a wife, I've got a dog, I've got people that I've got to make sure will be safe and secure, and this way with just the 2 marine batteries that I have, we'll have power. Eventually I'll have another battery bank, the second one. Hopefully I'll have between 8 and 12 backup batteries, and that will be in the garage. And then I'll worry about fishing those wires later on. But for now, I'm not saying that I'm a green home or anything like that, but we can power lights. We can power, I actually just bought these batteries a few hours ago. They're charging right now, but I was able to power our vacuum. I can power a fan. I can power lights. I can power a small TV. We've got security cameras that I'm sure this would have no problem powering. So pretty excited about that. It's nice to know that if we ever need it, it's there. And we may never use it, but it's here. So anyway, I will show you the inside of this unit here. This is where I actually have the batteries. So Let's see if I can get some light on here. Okay, so as you can see, there's the two 12-volt deep cycle marine batteries. Picked those up at Walmart. They were fairly inexpensive. I think they were maybe $85 or so from Walmart. Spent a little extra money and bought these cases for both of them. And these cases actually have caps. So I'll put those caps on there after I'm done kind of playing with my wiring and everything. But that way, if the kids, they know they shouldn't be in here, but if they do get in here, I won't have to worry about them putting their hand on the positive and negative and flying back 20 feet, you know. So that way, it will kind of keep everything kind of hidden. I won't have to worry about the kids or anything. So that will be great. But so far, I mean, really happy with the batteries. Really happy with the setup. Like I said, as soon as I got them, I went ahead and tested them out. And like I said, I could power the vacuum. You can power a fan. I mean, they're really great. So today, as you can see, let me shut this here. As you can see, today is a pretty miserable day. Very overcast. It's been raining all today. The sun's come out maybe one time, so it's probably as charged as my batteries are going to get for today. But on that note, I will say this. I've had the panel set up for a couple of days now, and over the past couple of days, it's been pretty gloomy outside. And these solar panels still generate power, which is great. I don't know if it's because they're new, but I've been really impressed with these solar panels from Harbor Freight, and I really look forward to getting the next 9 or so, and hopefully even more after that. But I've been really impressed with the system so far. Hopefully I won't ever have to tap into this power. Who knows? Like I mentioned earlier, I'm new to solar, so I'm learning something new every single day with this. This has been a learning experience. It's also been fun. It's been a really good hobby. It's definitely kept me busy, but who knows? Maybe in the future I might try to convert the home over to being, completely off-grid, which would be really exciting to do. And it's really exciting just thinking about that. With these panels, you could have the power to do that. But anyway, just with the two 12-volt batteries that I purchased, I've been really excited about it. I can't wait to get the new charge controller and maybe even upgrade the power inverters as well, and maybe adding another battery or so. I've also got a small little, let's see if I can get it. There it is. I bought this little battery when I first I bought one set of solar panels from Harbor Freight when they went on sale, and I figured, well, the battery's not included, let me go ahead and buy a battery. So I ordered this one online, and I've been really, really happy with the way that it worked. But I bought it so that I could experiment with the solar panels and see exactly how they worked, because as I mentioned, I'm new to solar and wanted to figure out how everything worked before I went a little bit larger with 9 panels. But anyway, at this point I feel pretty confident with everything, so I'm looking forward to connecting the next 9, and like I said earlier, maybe from there another 9 or another 18 or however many more. So anyway, that's my little battery bank setup. Obviously, if you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to email me. Otherwise, if you have any feedback, that would be great. Like I said, I'm new to solar, so any feedback that you have would be very much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching.